Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. My name is Edward Iberaise, and it's indeed a pleasure to have you on this call. And it's always an exciting moment, knowing fully well it is time again to impact lives. Okay, so this is an opportunity that I can tell you is helping a lot of people during this lockdown. Beyond the lockdown is an opportunity that is recession-proof. You'll get to find out what I mean by that as we get along in this presentation. With me here today that will be showing us a direction how this can help us is one man I met a couple of years ago, about 7 years ago now, and he's good. He's known for one thing. He is good at showing people a way out of difficult challenges when it comes to economy, when it comes to finances. Okay, so he will be doing same here today. Okay, doing same here today, and he happened to also be one of the co-founder of this opportunity that have been there for about 2 years now. Okay, I want to say big welcome to everyone once again, and I present to you no other person but one I call the special one, Engineer Ejoke Enanx. The floor is yours. Please take it from there. Thank you very much for coming, and yes, you're on now.
Thank you very much, Mr. Eddie, and good morning to everyone listening to me live on Facebook on this Zoom webinar. It's very exciting to always be in your midst. I'll try my best to be as quick as possible this morning. I want to introduce you to a skill. I call it a life skill, okay, that can pay you for the rest of your life. What skill do you have right now that can actually pay you no matter what is happening? That can pay you anytime, that can pay you from anywhere. What skill do you have right now that you can say for a fact can take care of your bills, can take care of your family, okay, for the rest of your life? Have you found that skill? And if you have found that skill, are you skill? All right. And if skill, would you like to add more skill to it? More life, I call them life skills. Apart from my training as an engineer, there are 3 skills that has been helping me. And for me, they are life skills too, which are, I have the skill of trading, I have the skill of training, and I have the skill of selling. All right. Of these 3 skills today, I'm going to focus on the trading skill. But I tell you the truth in all honesty, guys. If you know how to trade the money market, you are good to go. And that's the truth. If you know when to buy and you know when to sell, you're good to go. Let me give you an example, an insight as to how powerful this skill could be. I have my cell phone with me yesterday. Cell phone, $1,000 for one, and I have one. So in principle, I have $1,000 that I can cash out with this cell phone, provided let's assume that it does not devalue. Now, for some reason, I get an insight or a foresight that tomorrow the price of the cell phone is going to tank to $1 for one. All right. And by Sunday, the price is going to spike to $3,000 for one. Now, what am I supposed to do with this kind of information? Now, what I would do is I'm going to sell this phone today so that I can buy 2 tomorrow. So I sell this phone today, I have $1,000 in my pocket. By tomorrow, when the price of the phone is now $500 for one, I cannot buy 2 phones, right? Now, guess what happens? By Sunday, because I have 2 phones, the price of the phone is now will be $3,000 for one on Sunday. Okay, me having 2 phones will mean I will have $6,000 in principle. Now, my one phone has grown to a value of $6,000, not because I invested more money, but because I had privileged information. I had information about price and time. So I want to show you how to make money with price and with time. Because if you understand time, because time always goes with price. So if you understand okay, you can make a lot of money if you have mastered the skill of understanding the relationship between price and time. And that is all about trading. Knowing when you should be selling off your phone to buy more and knowing when you should be buying more phones. That's all about trading. So like someone else who had one phone today and kept it because he didn't have information. Okay, on Sunday, if he's selling his phone, he's only going to have $1,000 with him. Compared to you who Thursday on Sunday, you're making $6,000 in sales. And that is all about trading. Knowing what the price will be in an hour from now, what the price will be in 24 hours from now, knowing what the price will be in 5 days from now, in 1 month from now, can actually change your life. It can actually your position financially. And I just had a conversation with one of my friends right now. He said that it was telling me that he actually trades the money market, but this time around he gives his money to people, right? And they do it for him, and they give him profit. I'm like, oh wow, that's one way to look at it. I said, but what happens if these people stop, if they go out of business or if they longer in business, for example? It means jump from that position to another position, looking for another stream of income. So I said, well, there are two ways about this. There is safety and there's liberty. So somebody who doesn't want to develop himself to have a life skill that can pay him for the rest of his life is looking for safety. And guess what about safety? Safety has a timeline. Most safety nets has an expiring date. But if you choose to develop yourself by choosing the path of liberty, guys, guess what happens? You are good to go. You have a skill that can pay you consistently for the rest of your life. I've been trading since I was 21, and I've been trading way over a decade. And the position I was in, okay, 5 years, 10 years ago, it's not the position I'm in right now. Because the more you stay in the market, okay, the better, okay, you become in terms of the understanding you're acquiring from the market. Now, a platform was put together called TONOIT. TONOIT Academy is actually the School of Profit. And this time around, we are focused on how we can develop more people to acquire a life skill that can help them trade the cryptocurrency market, all right, which in turn can pay them continuously for the rest of their lives. For some obvious reasons. Number one, crypto trading, okay, it's for me, with our strategy, is more predictable. And the more you can predict it, the more money you can make. Number two, crypto trading is fairly stable, all right? And I love the pattern of crypto trading, all right? Now, I'm gonna show you right now, and please guys, don't worry if you're brand new to crypto. If you've never heard what crypto before, you've not heard about it, if you've never traded before, don't worry. I was just like you a couple of years ago. There are a couple of people on this call today who were just like you, maybe 3 months ago, maybe 6 months ago, maybe a year ago, or earlier or later. So I'm gonna guide you through baby steps, basic steps you can take, believe me guys, on how to get started into this wonderful journey of acquiring a life skill that can pay you for the rest of your life and how you can grow in it. I'm going to show you how to be profitable, okay, and eligible at the same time. So you are going to be earning and you're going to be at the same time. Now the platform that is doing it today, that's making it so possible, is called TONOIT. Now TONOIT is founded by 3 gentlemen, Gavin Victor, Marius Landman, and myself. And as you can see, this is our last 3 years records, okay, in terms of the predictions we've done. Now, the purpose, the idea of these predictions is not just for you to make profit, but the predictions also gives you a position to understand why you're making profit and why you're making loss. Because for me, that's the biggest thing, all right? So out of 389 predictions we made in 2018, we only had 9 failed calls. And that's why we say at every point in time that to know it, we are not perfect. Having big operations, Myers Landman is an analyst and trader. Now let me tell you a little about him. I've been trading the forex market, and I got into crypto like 4 years ago, thereabout. And before getting into crypto, all right, before meeting Myers Landman, all right, my trading had been at a certain level, quite good. But after meeting Myers Landman, I must say that my trading went next level. Okay, Myers Landman is that person that you would like to take you by the hand, okay, to go into the crypto market for 2 reasons. Number one, to make profit, and number two, to gain knowledge on how to do it by yourself. He has helped a number of people today get out of debt, okay, get out of financial crisis, and even some retire by acquiring this life skill that's paying them right now for the rest of their lives. Myers Landman is perhaps one of the smartest crypto analysts in the world. He has been featured in some of the top news channels, including CNBC, and opens for some of the top gas companies and Fortune 500 companies when it comes to data analysis. It's highly sought about. I am the chief director of marketing, and my job is also to show you how to get paid by showing more people how to get or how to acquire this life skill. So basically, I'm going to be showing 2 things. Number one, how to get into crypto and acquire that skill that can pay you for the rest of your life. And number two, how to get paid by showing others how to get into crypto and acquire this life skill. Now, what does it take to get started? Well, it's very simple. This is a subscription fee that gets you into the community. We have the lifetime fee, which is lifetime guarantee of $2,000 US. All right, so you don't have to resubscribe. But the others, you have to resubscribe. For example, the $150 package, you have to resubscribe after every 90 days. All right. But I strongly recommend the Galaxy 500, which is the 1-year plan, for one obvious reason. Remember, guys, the purpose of you joining this community is not just to make it, but for you to develop yourself, to develop a skill that can pay for the rest of your life. You can't develop this skill in 3 months or in 6 months. Just think about driving, right? You know, initially when you get started, you know, go to a driving class and you have somebody tutor by your side. Okay, the longer perhaps it stays with you, the more confident you become and the better your driving skill. And that's it. So the more you stay in this academy, because the market is very dynamic, I must tell you, as profitable as the market is, you do not want to get into the market just by yourself. It could be suicidal, guys. But you need somebody who is ahead. You need a team. Okay, who for some reason have been able to curb the hazard, have been able to curb the excesses of the market together. Our data analytic team, okay, I can tell you for a fact, could be that your choice partner to take you through. So that's why we advise that you start with a 1-year subscription of $500, all right, and start acquiring the skill. While you're profiting, while you're earning, guess what, guys? You're learning, you're developing yourself, you're developing a skill. And the longer you stay, the better you become. Because the market presents itself at different times, in different variation, and with different characters. So it takes a while to understand the different characters of the market. But I can tell you something for a fact, that if you stay in the market, you will have no reason to beg, or wonder, or think about money again. If you have this skill, guys, I can tell you for a big fact that you are good to go for the rest of your life. Now, after paying the subscription fee, what happens? It's time to get started. How do you get started? Well, you get access to a dashboard like this. And this dashboard, actually, I'm going to walk you through how to maneuver this to make your journey faster. The first thing you want to do as a complete novice, someone who doesn't know anything about Bitcoin, you don't know Jack, or you don't know anything about trading, or you've traded before, you need to like dust your skill together, you need to access the trading video. Okay, the trading video is a starter kit. Okay, that gives you access. Okay, to various areas that are necessary for you to identify with in the market. It starts with introduction to crypto trading, which does the difference between crypto and forex trading. It talks about the psychology of trading and a whole number of videos that are very, very important, guys. Guess what, guys? These videos are quite short, they're powerful. In 5 minutes, in 10 minutes, in 12 minutes, in 8 minutes. But guess what? When you are able to go through these videos, believe me, your level in terms of market will change. Definitely, you would have gone way higher than you were previously. But remember, the purpose is not to make you a scholar. The purpose is for you to acquire a skill that can pay you for the rest of your life. So the starter kit is just the beginning, but not the end of the story. It is time to go into the market because the skill is developed in the market. You have to go in the market. You have to expose yourself to the market. Now, exposing yourself to the market, like I said earlier, by yourself. And that is where our team, by the way, I must say, these guys are doing very well from Brisbane, Australia. As a matter of fact, the last jump, in Bitcoin, I mean, we took advantage of it. That was the last 30 hours when Bitcoin was something around 6,400. Like, we saw that coming. And for me, I was targeting 640 to 700. That's an additional $600. So imagine on the 10 Bitcoin, that's $6,000 just getting to my account in just less than 30 hours, okay? And from the comfort of my home, anywhere, anytime. So you wait for those kind of great opportunities. Now, how do you get into the market? You get into the market with our chief data analyst, okay, and our trader analytic team. How does it work? Now, when you're setting up an account with us, we capture your email address, and please put in a working email. The reason is that you don't have to sit by the computer to develop yourself. You don't have to sit by the computer to watch every move in the market. No, you don't need that. All right. Our chief data analyst and our team, their job is to notify you every time there's something sensitive happening in the market for you to learn from and for you to profit from. I repeat, you'll be notified by email and say, hey, John, there's something right now going on in the market that perhaps you need to learn from and you need to profit from. So when you get that notification, guess what happens? All you have to do, you come here and click on the block. Now let me show you an example of how this notification works. It's a real-time example. I'm going to catch it from my phone now. Okay. And this is really very interesting, guys, I must say. I did one the other, and this came in this week actually, or thereabout. And I just got this TONOIT private channel. We'll have more chats for you in tomorrow's new Bitcoin, whatever. So when I scroll down, like I got to log into my blog right now to see what's going on with each byte. So basically, when I get this prompt, all I simply do is go to my dashboard. And in my dashboard, okay, I click on blog. Now, on clicking on blog, okay, I see what's going on, the recent blog. Like, for example, we just got a recent blog called Bitcoin Updates. See comments in blue. Now, I click on the continue reading, and I have the opportunity to read what's going on in the market. It comes as a report. And what is the beauty of the report? Okay, unlike signals, it just tells you, buy this phone at this price, sell this phone now because tomorrow the price is going down. We're not just interested in buying and selling the phone. We also know why is the phone going down? Why is the price of the phone going down? Okay, so this is how explanatory it is, how explicit it is. Okay, and you can see price, you can see reasons why we are considering a buy or a sell decision. This is how you develop yourself This is how you grow, okay, in the market. You can see some very exciting comments from some of the subscribers. This report just came out a while ago, and you can just see only positive comments, okay, so far. All right, thanks, Marius. Thanks, Marius. Thanks, Marius, for your effort to keep us abreast. Thanks. Love this. Thanks, Marius. So I'm catching up. So great, Marius, I'm catching up. Now, if you go to our if you go to our Instagram, you would see testimonials from a number of people right now using our to develop and grow themselves. Okay, I'd like to refer a story from one of the ladies, and I love a story because it's so powerful. Okay, I think I need to refresh that. She actually did say that she's grateful to TONOIT because it's helping her trade through retirement. All right, so no matter who you are, no matter where you are, no matter where you come from, there's a life skill for you to acquire right now that can pay you for the rest of your life. Now, I'm going to show you how powerful this can be. Okay, I'm going to show you how powerful this can be right now. Show you how powerful this can be. I'm going to show you testimony. And before I share testimony, I do have somebody who wants to reference his experience so far, being in our community, how it has impacted you in terms of your skill about the market, the confidence you're developing, the profits you're making. Do we have members right in this house who would like to share that with us so that we can, till we have some hands up right now?
Yeah,
so that we can.
I hands up.
Eddie, can you open up? Okay. All right, go ahead. We'll listen.
$1 billion, right? Or is that another?
Yeah, you go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay. My experience in trading in TONOIT, when I joined TONOIT in August, I know nothing about cryptocurrency. In fact, I've been scammed about cryptocurrency because what I thought is cryptocurrency then was all this ICO, we buy online. At the end of the day, we don't even know whether they are listed or not. They will tell us this thing is coming on board, just buy. You will see it listed. But when I joined August last year, 2019, I know nothing about cryptocurrency, and they introduced me to this time around. I'm not even giving money. The money will be with me. All I need is the report to take action in the market, when to buy and when to sell. Unfortunately, I don't even have the cash to buy anything. But with I believe you will still talk about that. The RSP in the TONOIT was what attracted me. So I went into the business. I make my money from the RSP, and I went into the market, and I started studying the CPO. And today I can say I'm a giant in the market. Even after the Marius report, I can put a little, chart on my own. I can determine the bottom, the double bottom, you understand? So I really have a good skill now, which I know I can do wonders in that market. And it's a plus for me and my family and all the loved ones that I've brought into the community. So I'm making good money in the market. Why people are crying outside there, we are making money. In the downtrend, in TONOIT, we are making money. In uptrend, we are making money. There is no day we are not making profit, because the time, like you said, we know the time to buy, and we know what to buy, and we know, when to sell. So I really celebrate the opportunity, and thank God for all the co-founders that make it available for us as cheap as nobody could expect it, because I've paid for so much software, so many, at the rate of $250, $260 per month, and I didn't get this result. But with $500 per annum in TONOIT, we are getting more than we actually paid for. It's actually very, very cheap, the advantage we are getting in this community. So that's my little experience so far.
Wow, thank you very much, $1 billion. That's a very, very powerful experience from you. And I know the longer you stay in this, the better you become. I'm happy that you said yes to this journey, and rest of your life. I'm just waiting for Melvin. Hi, Joker. How long will it take to develop my skill up to your level? Should I invest about 2 hours focus time per day? And when I get there, what return could I expect? Fantastic. I'll share a story with you right away. I love this. I'm going to share a story right away. Okay. Now, there's this guy who joined our community in December 2018. Right. He was completely a novice to crypto, to trading. All right. It got him with $1,000. Okay, his membership. And he decided to close his FNB savings account and open an altcoin trader account in July 2019. Now, it started off with $35, okay, and he bought Bitcoin, okay, based on our guidance, okay. And he said that was what he could afford at that stage. Now, he said during 2019, he bought crypto worth $35 almost every other month and compounded his profit. This is another great skill, how to compound profit. He said he used all extra cash whenever it became available to buy crypto. He unfortunately had to withdraw some cash from his portfolio. And even with the 6 months downtrend last year, his crypto portfolio ended on $1,500. This is where it started. This is the journey. This is the beginning of the journey, guys. Okay, and this is where it is. This is January, and this is December. And this is a guy who's brand new, a complete novice. Now, there are 3 things I want to point out from this place. Okay, number 1 is that why it's good to acquire this life skill is that in spite of what is going on in the economy, okay, cryptocurrency traders make money even in a downtrend and an uptrend. So right now, the economy of the world is going down. Okay, guess what happens? We still make money. So the economy is going up. So that's the beauty of this life skill, that you can make money irrespective of where the economy stands. Now, number 2 is that this guy, for example, all right, he didn't have to sit down by his computer every single day. Remember I said you get notified, a notification, and that notification, it comes as a report. Okay, we only want you to be looking at the market when there are sensitive activities, and that's why you're paying for it. So when there's something to learn from, there's something to profit from, you'll be notified. So you just can still go ahead with your normal day job. Like I always move around with my phone, with my wristwatch, and I get a notification. And I just jump on my computer and I look at what's going on and I make a decision. Now, would you need 2 hours? Would you need 1 hour every day? Well, start with the starter kits, the trading videos. Watch those videos. Watch it over and over again. Because the more you go through those videos and the more you read our reports, the smarter you become, all right? Now, I was talking to one of my friends and I told him I've been trading since I was 21. And it's like, oh, wow, that means you've gone way ahead. I said, okay, well, but listen, guys, when I started trading, the world was at a particular stage, okay? You know, to learn it was quite complex and all of those things. But there are a lot of tools right now that we have put together to make your development faster, to make your growth faster. So right now, our system is compressing time frames. Now, let me show you how powerful this is, and that's the 3rd thing. He said, which is more than double invested. I want to show you something that will interest you about timing, okay? He said, with a fantastic uptrend, okay, I want to show you this. With a fantastic uptrend since January, my portfolio doubled again in 15 days. And by the way, guys, it took him close to a year to do double. But remember that in his first year, all right, he was practicing. Though he was making profit, he was practicing. Now, and there was a downtrend, by the way. So he even learned in a bad trend. Okay, so he didn't learn during time of prosperity. Now, see what happens a year after when it was time for prosperity. He was able to do double. He was able to replicate his 1 year results in 15 days. So the longer you stay, okay, in the market, the smarter you become. The longer you stay in the market, the more you can optimize money moves that happen in the market. So that is it for how you can get into crypto, how you can profit from crypto by acquiring a life skill that can pay you for the rest of your life. The next thing I want to talk about is how to get paid by showing others how to acquire this life skill. All right. Let me show you something here from what this guy said. Okay. because that could really help you greatly. Okay, so his testimony goes on by saying that thanks to TONOIT and studying my signals, I was given the opportunity to rise above my financial crisis, and I'm on my way to become debt-free. Okay, he said the key concept is I was given a chance by somebody, and that's the second way you get paid, by giving somebody a chance to get in. That's how you get paid. Because think about it this way, guys. There are a lot of people around you today, all right, who do not have a skill that could pay them for the rest of their lives. There are a lot of people right now today around you who do not know that there is a skill that they can acquire and make profits from it, irrespective of where the economy is. And TONOIT will pay you, all right, for giving somebody a chance, not give you a thank you later. And how big could that be? We decided to give of all our revenue, okay, to our existing subscribers as marketing bonus. So every time somebody comes into the community, he must come, by the way, through an existing member, all right? We pay 85% of that person's subscription fee we share it with the subscriber and other existing subscribers. And how lucrative, how generous could that be? Well, I don't really have time to share more of my screen because I'm actually done at this point. But there are people, for example, today who are making a kill from this. I'm going to update the testimonials by tomorrow, okay, because I have a lot of testimonials, okay. I just need to have time to fix it. But I want to show you how powerful it is to give someone a chance. Yeah, beyond the fact that you're giving him something that's priceless, beyond the fact that you're giving him something that would come back to say thank you again and again, a chance for somebody to be debt-free, a chance for someone to rise above this financial crisis. Now, let me show you how generous this is. This guy's done close to $8,000 in 6 weeks, in his first 6 weeks, from the marketing bonus. Okay, now I'm not talking about the development he's receiving. I'm not talking about the profit he's making from the market. But from the fact that we are growing in a crazy rate, guys, people are getting paid for that. 85% of every money that comes in, okay, goes back to the community. Look at this income, 7,300 in 5 weeks from the marketing bonus. Look at this income, almost $10,000 in 6 weeks. There are people who have earned, there's one who earned $50,000, okay, started in October, and a couple of people like that. I'm going to show you guys more testimonials by tomorrow, hopefully. But now, the biggest thing here is, what did they do? All right, in order for them to earn this kind of money, to get this kind of income, because anybody can earn money, but what did they do? Okay, 2 people, okay, they identified 2 people who would be interested, okay, to acquire a life skill that can pay them for the rest of their lives. That's what they did. Now, the entire marketing structure is based on the principle called the power of 2. All you simply have to do is to identify 2 people who you would love to give a chance. That's all. Now, with just 2 people, like you can see, this is not what you need to do every day, every night. It's not a call to markets or to convince people. No, that's not a call. It's a call to give someone a chance, a call to extend an opportunity to somebody. Now, this is a proof that this really works. This guy who did almost 8,000 in 6 weeks, look at what he did. Just 2 people. This guy who did 7,300, look at what he did. Just 2 people. This guy who did close to $10,000 in his first 6 weeks, look at what he did. Just 3 people. If everybody, okay, comes in and identify 2 people around them, all right, who they want also to be part of the system, to develop themselves, to start profiting from the market and gaining knowledge. Do you know that in 18 months or less, the marketing bonus can pay you an average of $1 million US? Listen, guys, this is just too generous for anybody not to identify 2 people. Now, beyond the commission, how about the contribution you're giving to that person? Look at what Melvin is asking today. That Chake, do I have to spend 2 hours every day to develop this skill? Believe me, guys, we all know that it's important to have this skill, guys. there are people around you right now whose jobs are on the fire. There are people around you right now who are thinking of what to do at retirement. There are people around you right now, all right, whose businesses, okay, who are looking for a way to replace their current income, who are looking for a, you know, the people are having different reasons and at different positions in their life. And I can tell you for a fact, you have two people, all right, who can identify with this. You have two people who can say yes to this, but that alone puts you on an average residual income of $1 million every single year. Because every single year, as you resubscribe, you get paid again. So the marketing bonus with us two, with everybody coming in 2 in 30 days, the first 30 days, in 18 months or less, would have generated a residual income of $1 million for you on a yearly basis. Now, the last thing I want to tell you is, how can I identify my two? Because a lot of people think that, okay, getting my two is a lot of problem. But think about it this way. This is the simplest way to do it. We don't want you to go out the street to try to convince people because it's unnecessary. Remember, you're going out there not for just commissions, but also to contribute. So how do you get this too? All right, it's very simple, guys. This is the secret. And this is what everybody who's striving right now in this community, this is exactly what the guy who invited that guy, he did. He invited him to see a presentation like this. He never knew that that guy had less than $1,200 in his account. And for some reason, it ticked. And guess what? He paid $1,000 for subscription. He had $35 left. And it started out straight up. So we do not know if someone around you should be hearing this right now. You can't tell how many people around you should be hearing this right now. So we have, for example, since April 1st, in the last 16 days, okay, we've dedicated our time to do this twice every day. Why not give a call? Why not give a friend a call? Why not post this on Facebook or post this somewhere and say, join me in making money while at home, get answers every day? Or have you gotten a life skill can pay for the rest of your life? Or if you have a life skill that can pay for the rest of your life? Or how much can you pay to acquire a life skill that can pay for the rest of your life? Guys, we've got something that the world is needing. And we're not just going to applaud you for this. There is so much profit also ahead of you. So that brings me to the end of my presentation. And before I close, I like doing this. If this is your first time of coming in here, I would like you to, and you look at this as an opportunity you don't just want to slip by. I want you to go type the word yes. Okay, if you want to be part of this, you want to take advantage of this, I want you to type the word yes and today. For those who are already part of this, okay, I want you to type yes and when you said yes to this. So if you said yes to this in April, type yes April. If you said yes to this in 2018, type yes 2018. If you said yes to this in 2019, type yes 2019. Okay, congratulations, Ayo, for saying yes today. I just want to give a big shout out to whoever invited Ayo on this call. All right, thank you for giving Ayo this chance, okay, to acquire a life skill that can pay him for the rest of his life. Yes, Son said yes, November 2019. Okay, congratulations. More yes are coming in, guys. And for Melvin, please come by, stop by again tomorrow or this evening. All right. And if you have questions, feel free and just stop by and say hello and ask more. We have more clarification for you. While the yes are coming in, okay, if I bring Mr. Eddie in, maybe ask the question, how many times do you send out reports? Well, it depends on the situation of the market. The market. The thing is that we determine, okay, we watch carefully to spot out opportunities in the market. So if we have 5 opportunities in a week, you get a report 5 times. If you have 2 in a week, you get a report twice. Okay, as a good trader, we do not overtrade. We only want to be in the market when we should be there. When we should not be in the market, we're out of. I think that settles you. Somebody said I joined yesterday and I really appreciate the program. $500 is a perfect plan for it. Just that I can't raise it now as a student. Is there any way I can do it now rather than trade with little amount I have at hand and upgrade later? Because I'm so interested, I would not like to miss it. Well, if you can't do 500, there's other packages that I did explain earlier on. Okay. But at the end of the day, it's like you paying twice, right? So there are other packages you can actually plug into. Okay, maybe you can pay the platinum of 250. All right. But at the end of the day, it's like paying twice. Okay, so but if you can afford it, why not? But if not, why not start from where you stand and start developing yourself? All right. And I remember a story that was said earlier on this week by a lady who started out with like about $100 or so. Oh no, $30, if I'm not mistaken. And today she's already trading thousands of dollars within about
Ten
4 months or
dollars.
thereabouts.
She started with
Started
$10.
into,
She started
oh,
with $10.
started with $10. Yeah, started with $10. You know, so apart from the profit, which is a common denominator here, all right, the knowledge you're acquiring, okay, it's incomparable. It's incomparable. So Melvin, are you good with that, or you have more questions? Someone said, what if Mario's analyst gets sick and he can't generate a report? All right, fantastic. Smart. I love that. Well, Marius is our chief data analyst and not our only analyst. All right, so he's leading the team and he's not the only one in the team. All right, so it's just like Donald Trump is the president of America, not the only person leading America. So he's the man in front. Okay, and we have a team. Okay, behind it. So does that answer your question, Melvin? Is the subscription one-off? Well, it's repeated. Of course, it's a school. People pay time for this. The chief data analyst, they spend time for this. It can't be one-off, guys. You know. But if there's a one-off package of $2,000, which is a lifetime, but every other package is you have to resubscribe. For example, the $500 every other year. And by the way, guys, if you pay $500, I can tell you for a fact that I barely know anybody who has not made back the subscription fee in 1 year. It's not possible. Mr. Idiam, am I correct? It's not possible, guys. It's not possible. Like, it's barely possible. Jerome, am I right on that? That you pay $500 and in the space of 1 year, you can't get that money back. No. And not even double it. No. No, it's not even something. It's not a conversation that we need to stay on. So the $500, it's nothing compared to where you would be in a year time, both in profit and in knowledge. So
hey there, Jokey.
Yeah, Gerald. So
just to comment on your question there, Jokey, the only way that you're not going to make back your $500 and some profit is if you buy the product, if you subscribe and you sit back and do nothing with it. If you don't learn anything and you don't get in the market, that's the only way you're not going to make that money back. But why would you?
All right. I love Kelvin's question. He said, okay, cool. How many analysts do you have currently, and why do you need so many? All right. Very good. It's a very, very smart question. I love it. Well, the way it works here is that Marius, as a chief data analyst, okay, is playing host to a couple of analysts that are scattered all over the world. All right. So we get sensitive information and data from these people. And we have a few of them that collate together, and Marius put it as a report for us. You get it? So that is why most times we're ahead of the game, because at every point in time we are hearing we're hearing first most things that people hear later. Okay, so that's it. That's how it works, Melvin. Well, someone said yes, April 17, 2020. Congratulations, Ruth. Please make sure that this becomes one of your decisions in 2020. By the way, I believe that we're offering people an opportunity to make perhaps the best decision in 2020. Perhaps the best decision in 2020. I can tell you for a fact. Perhaps the best decision. Being able to acquire a life skill that can pay you for the rest of your life. Okay, being able, all right, to acquire a skill that can pay you irrespective of the position of the economy, whether it's in a downtrend or in an uptrend, it doesn't really matter. You know. Finally, Kevin has said, okay, cool, thanks. So Kelvin, we expect you to be on board and join us shortly and start growing and develop yourself. And by the way, guys, we're repeating this evening. Please share this with a friend. We have our flyers and marketing stuff, and tell them, hey guys, it's time to look out for an opportunity, okay, to acquire a life skill that'll pay for the rest of your life, okay? And that's it. So as simple as that, automatically is also giving you income from the marketing bonus. And of course, I said in 18 months or less, with everybody repeating that simple task, you can stand on a residual income of $1 million US, and that is really fantastic. He said, do we get a mentor or someone that can actually guide us properly once we get into the market? Oh, absolutely. So the way it's designed is that, of course, one person cannot stay with thousands of people. Okay, we can't attach a mentor to one person. That would be way too expensive. You can't get that for $500. You can get that. But this is what we've been able to do. We have the School of Crypto, which have the beginners class, the intermediate, and the advanced class. We have the starter kit, which you can go through, and these are materials really available. Then also we have the blog, okay, which gives you real-time experience in the market. So you get into the market with these notifications, a report that you can read, okay, in which you are making smart decisions. And of course, there's a place for you to comment, okay. And of course, the people who are getting you on board, of course, they've been in the system. So they are actually in a team in which they discuss from time to time. So the person who's bringing you on board is actually in a team. And I know a couple of people have teams where they discuss strategy together and all of those things. So it's a big community, okay, where learning opportunities are flying here and there, and that's it. Okay, someone said after subscription, how much do you need minimum to trade? Well, in all honesty, there is no minimum, there is no maximum. All right. The minimum is what you can afford. The maximum is what you can afford. Like you see, the guy started with $35. Okay, some people started with 2,000, some started with 1,000. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. But what really matters is that we advise people that in your practice time, you should start with little amount of money. Okay, so that you can understand how it works. Okay, so the psychology, of a little, you don't get too overworked up, and over time you build your confidence. Over time, you've built your skill. You get to understand how the strategy works better. So that's how it works. So thank you very much, Christian. I do hope that answers the question. Also help to explain again the payment in and withdrawal method. Payment in, you pay with Bitcoin, okay, to get started. So whoever invited on this call will guide you on how to get started with Bitcoin. And your withdrawals, you can withdraw into your bank account in West Africa, and you can withdraw into your Bitcoin account, Bitcoin wallet, if you're in other parts of the world. All right, so that option is available. All right, so I think we're good to go. I answered quite a number of questions today. So Mr. Eddie, can you quickly share your screen and show them how they can get started in terms of how they can sign up and everything? By the way, guys, I really enjoyed this audience. I think this is the best audience I've had so far in the last 16 days. I love you so much. And somebody said, in your view, besides getting the report that we're going to get, what's the difference between using your platform and going solo for the market? Well, unfortunately, I will not be able to answer that question, Melvin. The reason is because when you get started, for example, right here in the trading video, okay, you have introduction to crypto. In introduction to crypto, we took a time to explain the difference between crypto and forex trading. All right, so there is already material, okay, right here that's available for you to understand the difference between crypto and forex trading. So that would actually take care of and answer your question for you, So that's it. So under introduction to crypto trading class, you are actually shown the difference between crypto and forex trading. So I think we have answered that already. Thank you, Melvin. Someone said, okay, cool, we're watching. Thanks, man. You're awesome too, Melvin. Thank you for asking me all the questions in this word. And I do hope I gave you all the answers from you. All right, thank you very much, Melvin, for being my guest this morning or afternoon, evening, your time, whatever. Thank you very much for being here. So thank you very much, Mr. Eddie, and over to you. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. I appreciate your time. Like I always say, each time you come here, we see new things, we hear new things, and we get new things. And thank you once again. Okay, now here's what to do. For those of you joining for the very first time, please get back to whoever invited you. I must say a big thank you on your behalf to that person right now. And do well to go ahead and say thank you to that person. Very, very important. And when you are done, please ask for a referral link. Tell the person you want to start now. They will send you a link. Now, a link will be sent to you, okay? By whatever means we send to you. You click on that link. When you click on the link, an online form like what you are seeing on my screen right now opens up for you. So you have an online form like this, TONOIT registration online form. Now, here's what you do. provide your first name, your last name, select your gender, male or female. Okay, your Skype, if you have a Skype ID, provide one. Otherwise, you could just ignore that because it's not compulsory. Now you come to your mobile phone, which is very important. You provide. First, you enter your country dialing code. If you're in the US, it will be +1, +2. If you are in Kenya, that should be 257, if I'm not mistaken. Then you enter your phone number. If you are in Ghana, that'll be 233, your dialing code, enter your phone number. In Nigeria, that'll be 234, and then you enter your phone number. What next? Provide your email. A functional email address is required here. You create a username for yourself, like a nickname. Then provide a password, minimum of 8 digits. It could be all numbers, it could be all letters, it could be a combination of that, alphanumeric. Then you come to, you have confirm password, just retype what you typed as password earlier. And here you have, but I agree with the terms of service. You may want to look at the terms of service, click on it to see what exactly is expected of you and what TONOIT is doing for you. When you are sure you are good with that, what next? Just come down here. Here's a small box. Click to check the box. With that, you are simply saying, I agree to terms and conditions, okay, of TONOIT. And come down here and click on this sign up, this green area. Click on sign up. When you are done with that, friends, 2 emails will be sent to you. Okay, one email welcomes you, while the other email carries a link which you need to click on to validate your registration. When you are done, go back to tonoit.com, which is our website, and click on login. Guess what? You will be in as you provide the username and password. And next you need to do is to select a package that is okay by you. Again, my name is Edward Igberise, and